Welcome to Crow Inclined, here today with the daily energetic check-in. I'm using the Nordic Tarot for a card of focus. I used it yesterday afternoon too. And I think that this is actually attached to yesterday afternoon's reading. It's so weird. Anyway, we have Judgment, right? And in this deck, it talks about forgiveness. So, I mean, Judgment is a time of healing. It's a time of second chances and rebirth. It's a card of transformation, right? It's assessing and awakening. So mixed emotions can be expected at this time. Old doors are going to open from the past, ones that we probably closed a long time ago, and we're going to have to face them, right? So trust your judgment, because it's going to be really important right now, and because you're going to need to make some big decisions, right? Blasts from the past are likely, including messages from exes, dreams about old school friends, right? So when this stuff happens, just pause and reflect, and take a look back before you move forward, right? Because you're soon going to know what chapters to revisit and which ones that need to close, right? This can deal with like guilt from the past, regret from the past, all those things. But basically it's about reflecting on them when they come up, right? I don't know if you can hear Jelly. She wants to play now all of a sudden because I'm busy. All right, that is our card of focus for today. Card of transformation. Nope, go. So we're gonna use, I'm gonna use the Golden Wheel. Okay. It's kind of my harsh truth deck. All right. We're going to get into that. I want to thank everyone for being here. I'm so honored to be able to bring you this message today. Please take it as it resonates. Okay. This is, if I can shuffle today. This is general for the collective. So this is your chance to practice your discernment, trust your intuition. You'll know if it's for you or not. Okay. All right. Oh boy. Everybody's gonna come visit right now. I have one who's at the vet today too. My street cat. I used to, in the beginning when I was first doing these readings, he would come in and I called him Francisco. But really he responds to Bear or Big Bear. He loves that. But he's at the vet today. Getting some help. Okay, so out of the gate we have the Page of Wheels. This is moving forward on an idea of building a foundation, right? In the material world, it's about finances and it's about strategy around finances and investment and property and real world, like material world goods. So I like the Page of Wheels. It's a fresh energy in moving forward. And yeah, they can be childlike, the pages, but the Page of Wheels or Pentacles has an adult-like mind for finances and building a stable foundation. Okay. So it's interesting. So the nature of this is you're getting ready to move forward on something. In your energy is a Hierophant. Okay. So, I mean, this is about tradition. It's about the past. It's about institutional structures, societal structures, ancient wisdom, all of those kinds of things. Past lives, ritual and ceremony, mentors, spiritual gurus, teachers, all of those things. This is in your energy. I'm not sure why yet. Unless you're awakening to a past aspect of yourself. Now, I know that the Judgment card talks about like old memories coming up. That could be. Let's keep going because I'm not quite sure yet. Keep in mind the Four of Cups. So there's something that you're not seeing. or there's something that you've just chosen not to turn and look at because, you know, why? Why bother? It's kind of a why bother energy, right? So there's something there that you need to take a look at. And now cups are of emotion. So this could be what our card of transformation and forgiveness, the judgment card, is talking about when it says doors, you know, old doors are going to reopen and you're going to need to take a look at some things, right? Now, some of them are going to open and you're going to be like, okay, I dealt with that, let it go. Other things are, you know, you're going to know which ones need to be looked at. And maybe this is why the Hierophant is in your energy, right? Because it is a card of spirituality too. And maybe it's a bit of a reckoning. You know, maybe some of the things, some of the doors that are going to open for you are things that you haven't dealt with even from past lives. That's possible. Or acknowledged. Sometimes all it takes is a short focus, a knowledge, and a nod to what happened, and a forgiveness of others and the self and the situation, and then move on, right? It can be that simple. And move on. As I say that, here comes the Six of Swords. It is about moving on. It's time to move on. That's what this assessment and awakening is about. It's time to move on. But sometimes we can't move on and can't move forward with new ideas and new plans until we are finished with the past, or at least have reconciled them. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. I feel like this is coming up for a lot of people. Yeah, and look, you have the World in your energy. You are definitely completing a cycle. Okay, no surprise here because Judgment is transformation. Now remember, with the World, it also is okay to sort of enjoy the rewards of completing a cycle as well. Yeah, this is very karmic, especially coming out with that Hierophant card. Yeah, you're ready. You're ready to move forward. You're ready. There's just a couple of things that need to be addressed here. Oh my goodness sakes. And you have the Magician. Yeah, you can do this. You have all the tools you need. This is a card of action. It's time for action. You have the tools. You have the skills. You have the experience. You have everything that you need. You're a master manifester. You can transmute energy. You can transform the energy into something better. Okay? Now, the Magician also talks about transmuting energy into the material world, into material world manifestations, which I think is directly tied to our, or to your page of wheels over here and wanting to build this new, fresh thing. This is all going to happen. You know, the Judgment is almost sort of a, like a debutante ball, right? You go in your jeans, you come out in a ball gown or your fancy clothes, right? It's how do I want to say that? I mean, it's presenting a new version of you to the world through this awakening process is what it is. Yeah, you're going to need, you're going to move on, and you're in this idea that you have. I feel like maybe some past memories, past energies are sort of distracting you from moving forward. So yeah, it's time to at least acknowledge them and practice forgiveness, because this is waiting for you. This is the Ten of Wheels, the Ten of Pentacles. This is generational wealth. This is so much foundational stability that it ripples through generations to come, right? It's beautiful, beautiful energy. Yeah, you are definitely completing this amazing cycle. and it really does feel like you know where you want to go, but there are some things. There's a couple things. I mean, it could just be one. In this particular deck, that Four of Cups has two, right? Traditional decks will have one cup that Four of Cups isn't seeing as they're sitting under that tree. The Seeker, the Hermit, this is in your energy as well. Yeah, you have really gone into a deep dive to understand you, right? This is about looking at your participation in situations in the past. Okay. So when this card, Judgment, is talking about forgiveness, I think this is really about forgiving yourself. I think that's what the focus of this reading is on today. This is about forgiving yourself. There's a great book that I recommend to people all the time called Radical Forgiveness by Colin Tipping. And it's beautiful. And there's a great section on how to do that. It's a little bit like ritual kind of, but it's cool and I really like it and I use it. I use it all the time. You know, it's just an interesting way to get to that point of letting things go, right? So yeah, you've definitely been working on and assessing, reassessing. Okay. Well, those flew, so we're going to take it. So we have the Sun coming out. So yeah, you're going to be so successful in this. It's karmic anyway. This is something that you just had to go through, but you know, there's so much good stuff here. And the Three of Wands. It's moving forward on an idea, on planning for your future, right? This goes hand in hand with this Page of Pentacles over here, or Page of Wheels, as it's called in this deck. Yeah, the Sun's out and you're ready to go. Like you're ready to go. I don't know what is holding you up. You have a double tap on Judgment. We've had a couple double taps the last couple days. You have yeah, so this is double confirmation that this is a transformation, a type of awakening for you. Like you need to look at those, whatever that is, there's something that's holding you back. Or there's something not holding you back, but, well, it kind of is. Because if you don't address it, it feels like that the energy around it is kind of blocking your path forward. And you want to move forward because you have amazing things here. You want to move forward. All right, let's see. Wow, let's see if anything else wants to come out. Just one. Yeah, oh my gosh. I think the Justice card has come out in the last 4 readings or so. Yeah, this is a balancing of the karmic scales. Okay, it is time. There's something that you need to let go of. And it's going to allow you to, it's going to bring the Sun out and it's going to allow you to go ahead and take action. To take movement on the world that you are trying to build for yourself. And for others with this Ten of Wheels over here. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else that wants to come out today? I feel like this is pretty self-explanatory. It's very, very karmic. Oh, wow. Jeez. Yep. Okay, well, that's to be expected, right? When we transform, we change. We leave things behind. We leave aspects of the self, people, places, things, right? In order to expand into the newness. And of course, that is going to bring us into a tower moment. Okay, because it's going to shake your foundation. You're going to have to rebuild. But you're already taking action on that. You're already moving towards the world the way that you want to see it and experience it and build it, right? Yep, your little Page of Pentacles there has a brilliant idea. Trust. Trust, 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 trust. So let go of what you need to let go of. Come to terms with it, whatever it is that you need to do, and allow this energy to flow. Okay? Beautiful, 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 beautiful reading. Bottom of the deck. Look at that. We have the Devil. It's exactly what we're talking about. There's something you got to like get past and let go of. There's also the Fool. It's going to send you on a new path. Bottom of the deck. For you. For your best and highest. Okay, that is your message for today. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe. Share with your besties. And I will see you next time.